When Overwatch contacted us, I was very much surprised.
Bring these teams from the Western and Eastern region to really crown a champion.
Okay, we need to level out the playing field.
That's what we all want. Hawaii was that place.
It's Aloha, baby, that set themselves up for a birth in Hawaii.
Where are we going?
Aloha. One of the biggest priorities really was to figure out how to get global competition more regularly.
As you recall, in the 2020 Grand Finals, we flew two of the North American teams over to Korea. They had to do a 2-week quarantine. We wanted to find ways in the future to make it better for our players.
How can we solve this problem? And tried our best to think outside of the box. I've only been in Hawaii for a couple hours now, and you can see my beautiful hotel background. They call me the head of the Overwatch League, and this is the room that they gave me. But it is amazing here. We really liked in the 2020 season the monthly tournament format, but the fact that those tournaments had to be regional given all of the travel and immigration issues.
It was rough not being able to see, Fleta, who was the MVP, not be able to play against some of the teams over in the Western region.
I'm Sky Kavaloa. I'm a PhD student at the University of Hawaii, and I actually do esports research. So I was a bit worried about the ping because Hawaii has a reputation for having ping that's probably a little bit higher than most places.
If latency was too high, we would not be here. After extensive testing, we found that we can have both teams in Asia and Hawaii play at the same latency, which is huge.
That really was the aha moment. We're getting the two teams close enough to our tournament server where we have great connections and high quality Overwatch. There's an undersea internet cable connecting Hawaii directly to Tokyo. The second step for us was then to say, okay, we need to level out the playing field.
Over the offseason, we worked with Team 4 to help build this minimum latency feature for our 2021 season to allow for a more even match play. And we even have a direct line from the University of Hawaii that we're playing from to the Tokyo servers, which allows that latency to be as low as possible across the entire Pacific Ocean.
When Overwatch contacted us, I was very much surprised because they asked us if we could do something on campus. And I was just thinking, oh gosh, we don't have the venue, we don't have the space. But what they wanted to do was something a bit different.
The University of Hawaii has been a great host for us for this event. The biggest things for us really that we needed their help on were getting the right setups in place. So finding rooms on campus where the teams could compete. And then also, again, to make sure that from an IT perspective, we were squared away.
We wanted to make sure that students were learning from this opportunity. The kids themselves, the students themselves will have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take part in a tournament, a massive, one of the biggest tournaments in esports.
While we've brought in, our own IT and events and comp ops folks really to run the event, it's been really cool as well to be able to work with the University of Hawaii to create some fun learning opportunities for their students involved in the esports program.
When I heard about it, I was thinking, gosh, this is interesting. But it was always something that I believed Hawaii could do. And so we hope that students stay and actually develop the scene locally.
Health and safety was always top of list. Immediately once COVID became the headline in 2020. And that's no different going to 2021.
We wanted to make sure that we continue to follow all of the right safety guidance.
We're making sure these players are safe for each other. For us as the staff, we're doing the same protocols ourselves. That actually comforts them, knowing that we are taking it as seriously as we are. Aloha! We found the solution in Hawaii to bring these teams from the Western and Eastern region to really crown a champion, because that's what we all want. As fans, as the league, and as the players.
It was a pleasure working with the Overwatch League team.
We don't know how the pandemic will resolve or when it will. My hope is that as the world continues to get safer and open up, that we're able to start going back to more live events and things like that. But certainly for 2021, Hawaii has been a great option for us. We're excited about it, and we'll see what the future holds.